Hypnosis Darkrai is an absolute demon, man. I've already filmed the battles, and you guys are in for... I love how they're just flying around me in circles right now. That is awesome. Anyways, I've already filmed the battles. You guys are in for quite the treat today. As I probably put in the title and literally mentioned as soon as the video started, this is Hypnosis Darkrai. I tried 1,000 different ways to run Dark Void Darkrai, and I hated every single one of them. I think... You know, Sableye, a common one, Sandy Shocks with Gravity, just none of it was really cutting it for me. So I decided to go with Wide Lens Hypnosis, and this thing went absolutely crazy. Alongside the Darkrai, we have Solgaleo, Raging Bolt, Rillaboom, Pelipper for the Sun matchups, and Fluttermane. If you guys enjoy the off-meta shenanigans, you know what to do. Go ahead and drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub. I greatly appreciate it. On the road to 400 subs, and anything you guys can do to help us get there is greatly appreciated. With all that said, let's go ahead and hop into the battles. See y'all in just a second. Okay, Kyogre and Ice Rider in battle number 1. Lead Darkrai as always. Don't love my Kyogre answers. Rillaboom lead seems pretty solid. I think I'm okay with Rillaboom lead. Bolt and back with you. I would say these are my best answers into Kyogre. As far as the Ice Rider, we're just going to have to figure out a way to get rid of that thing. But I'm feeling pretty okay with this. They have nothing that can stop my Fake Out, so I can get Fake Out off and go for something with the Darkrai. So let's see what C has in store for us. Should be a good match. That is quite the trainer card. Alright, let's get it. I wonder if they're going to protect on the Fake Out turns. If they're not, I wouldn't mind going for... okay, I gotta think. I feel like I Fake Out Ogre protects the... No. We might have to burn Terra turn 1. Because it should be a fairy move into my... Darkrai. I think this is the play. I don't love it, but with how he led, I think it's the safest play. They should protect Kyogre here, but it could be Choice, but I just highly doubt it's Choice. So I feel like if it was, they would switch out. Okay. They could be Cloaked as well, which would also not be good. There's a predictable Moonblast, which we do eat. We get off a Snarl. Please do not be Cloaked on the Kyogre. They are not. Beautiful. Really good turn 1 for us. Really good turn 1 for us. Turn 2, I think I just Snarl again and Woodhammer into the Fluttermane slot. If it wants to stay out, it can, but it's going to die here. So Snarl and Woodhammer. Not a bad turn 1 at all. They would draw a Flutter, which makes sense. A Moongus. Okay, fair play. Fair play. And Kyogre protects. Sure. Sure thing. So on this next turn, I think what I want to do... Okay. Good switch out for them. Good call, knowing they're going to lose their Flutter. So I'd imagine they're either going to try to Spore or Redirect. I feel like they have to Redirect, though. So I'm considering going for Hypnosis here. I'm going to try and put the Amoonguss to sleep with Hypnosis, and I'm going to go for a Wood Hammer into Kyogre. If they Terra, they Terra. Okay, then we draw Kyogre. Do you have 2 Grass Resist back there? You showed Amoonguss. That is not a Grass Resist. So they're going to lose Flutter Mane, which works for me. If I can hit Hypnosis, that would be... Oh my goodness. Darkrai the GOAT. Darkrai the GOAT. Beautiful. Cool. And they lose Flutter as well. So a really good turn for us. Really good turn for us. Sick. Okay. Game's definitely not over, but I'm feeling a lot better than I was before. They also lose the only Pokemon that's faster than my Darkrai. Okay. I kind of want to hard switch into Solgaleo. I'm about to say, if they bring out this thing, I'm going to hard switch into Solgaleo. Okay. So here's what I want to do here. I'm going to Wisp and go into Solgaleo here. I want to be respectful of the Glacial. It also gives me Psychic Fangs pressure into the Amoonguss. If they don't protect Calyrex and the Amoonguss stays asleep, this is a really good turn for us. So Rillaboom's finally going to dip. In comes Solgaleo. Nice. So even if they get up the Trick Room, I'm really not too bothered. Cool. Cool. Nope, they just go for Glacial. That was not the play. Nice. No one's bothered by that at all. Darkrai is absolutely cooking in game 1. And Amoonguss stays asleep. So Darkrai can't do much here, so if I didn't have 2 ice weaknesses in the back, I would switch, but I think what I'm going to do is get Bad Dreams from Amoonguss. Love to see it. Snarl, and who's in the back again? Kyogre? I think Psychic Fang is safe. They might think we're going to prioritize the CSR or the CIR, but it's honestly not a threat to me right now, considering it's burned. So I'm just going to try and get rid of this Amoonguss. If we get rid of the Amoonguss, I think we just win the game, to be honest. And they don't Terra, so they're going to lose Amoonguss here. They've got a burned Calyrex. Really, really good turn for us. This could be high horsepower into the Darkrai. If it is, I honestly don't think I care at this point. Alright, so they lose Amoonguss. But I think we put ourselves in a winning position here. Let's see what happens with the CIR. They go for Leech Seed, but I'll happily switch out, dude. Like, it's honestly not a big deal. Because now you're forced to bring Kyogre back out here. I'm just going to Snarl that thing. I could also put it to sleep. I think Snarl is just safer. Okay. They have not Terra yet, which worries me. Grass disappears. Oh, I saw a gorilla in the back. I forgot. Okay, so I'm going to... Are they going to double protect here? They could. I honestly think it's safe to just Snarl and Sunsteel. Because I don't want to switch either, even though it's burned, I don't want to switch either of these guys in on a Glacial. So I think I'm going to Snarl and Sunsteel. I do finally Terra. I wonder if it's the Calyrex. It is not the Calyrex, okay? What are you worried about that you would need to go Terra Grass into Kyogre? Very interesting play. We do outspeed and get off the Snarl, though, which is pretty massive. Okay. They do go for the origin. Can I take one? Ooh, they crit Darkrai. That's unfortunate. Well, what's cool is it gives me a free switch in into my Pokemon in the back, so I'm not too bothered by it. I'd rather they crit Darkrai than the Solgaleo. This shouldn't kill, but should do good damage. I stand corrected, it kills. Solgaleo's a demon. Life Orb Solgaleo is a demon. And you know that's a bulkier CIR because it was a Leech Seed set. That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. So, we can do a few things here. I think I just want to... I guess I'll go here. I'll save Rilla for the late game. Okay. Dragon Pulse, and honestly Protect. They're at -1. I'm not really too worried about them at this point. I think this game is over. Darkrai did incredible. Alright, big Protect. They go for a Water Spout. Brother, you're at -1 and like 2/3 of your health. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. Yeah, that's game if I've ever seen it. Dragon Pulse again, and Sunsteel. And they know what time it is. GG's to my opponent, they played well. Yeah, don't really have much else to say. Darkrai played amazingly. Hitting that Hypnosis into a Moongus was massive, because they were definitely going to spore my, my Darkrai. And then I don't think they predicted the Will-O-Wisp on the Darkrai either, which is why I was able to burn the Calyrex so easily. So, a really good game one. Let's go ahead and hop into a second. I'll be right back. Alright, unfortunately we got another Ogre in battle number 2. We don't have the best matchups in the Ogre, so this isn't great. They also have NDD, which I need to be mindful of. I think I don't want to lead Bolt because if they lead Zacian, which they might since I don't have an Intimidate user, that's obviously a bad matchup. I think I want to lead Flutter with Darkrai. I think I want to do this. I'm on the fence about Flutter, but I don't know who else I'd want to lead. I don't want to lead the Rilla because they have NDD. I don't want to bring Pelipper because this is primarily for Sun matchups. Raging Bolt's pretty decent to this team, but not if the Zacian's alive. So we're going to try this out. I'm not super confident. Swordfish is a pretty scary matchup for us, but a few good plays might be able to do something here. Like I said, do not be surprised if they lead the Zacian, because they think they have no threats. Little do they know they're gonna have to respect my Darkrai. So I'm definitely gonna burn that thing on turn 2. Turn 1, I'm gonna protect and probably just Shadow Ball the Zacian. The sooner we get rid of this thing, the sooner we're in a much better position. They can make a really good read and go for Grassy Glide plus Behemoth and the Flutter, but I highly doubt they do that. So I am going to Shadow Ball the Zacian. Alright, Darkrai is going to chill. We do see Fake Out, which is really, really good. This could be Behemoth and the Flutter. Let's see. Yep. Luckily, I am sashed. They probably Grassy Glide me next turn. We do get off a Shadow Ball. Cool. Good damage. Alright, so we have to respect the Grassy Glides. We either have to protect or switch the Flutter. Here we Terra to hopefully live a Play Rough. And we Wisp. I think I want to go here. So that gets me a Fake Out turn. Yep. They could also double the Darkrai slot, which would be a little scary. But if they do, it's a double resist, but this is a Zacian we're talking about, and even though I have a lot of bulk, this is a Zacian we're talking about. Hopefully I can live this play rough. I should be able to. Oh, I lived that nicely. Please get the burn. 93%. 93%. Let's go. Let's go. Huge turn for us. Massive turn for us. Next turn, fake out Zacian, burn Rilla. Absolutely huge turn for us. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Darkrai is a demon. Darkrai is a freaking demon. You love to see it. If we can cripple both their physical attackers, that would be huge. Alright, so let's go ahead and Wisp you next, and fake out you. That's fine. Didn't go after you, buddy. So fake out's gonna fail. Can we land another Wisp? Let's go Wide Lens. Wide Lens is such an underrated item. 93% accurate Wisp. We are gonna burn the Rilla as well, which is no longer a threat. Is it a U-turn? Yep. Cool. So we're in a pretty good spot here. My next question is, assuming this is Kyogre, is it Scarfed? Oh, it's not Kyogre. Okay. Whims is interesting. I'm going to try and put it to sleep. I can't protect, so I don't want to get Encored. Speaking of which, they might try to Encore my Rilla, but I'm going to go for the Hypnosis into the Whimsicott. This is a pretty low offense war. Like, we don't have a lot of offense here, but for right now, this is the best bet. I don't want to switch any of these guys in right now. I guess I could switch in Solgaleo on the Rilla slot pretty freely, and then go for Hypnosis. I don't hate that, but I also wouldn't mind getting a high horsepower into the... I think I do this regardless. Am I going to get Encored? It's so hard to tell, man. We are ahead, so I don't mind playing a little, you know. Okay, good play. If they don't Encore us, I'll take the free damage into the Kyogre. Okay, they did. I thought about switching out into the... Do I hit this? Oh my goodness. If this is not Scarfed Ogre, they put themselves in such a tough position here. Incredible. Incredible. Cool. I should have listened to my gut and switched the Rillaboom out, but I figured we're already ahead, so why not? Darkrai, once again, is going absolutely crazy. If this is Scarfed Ogre, I'm just going to lose my Darkrai, though. I'm going to attempt to Snarl. And probably sack the Flutter. Yeah, seems like a good play right now. Praying this is not Scarfed Ogre, but if it is, Darkrai, you've been amazing, buddy. We can definitely still lose this, despite our great start. They are going to Terra. Yeah, when they're water, it's usually Scarf. So we're going to lose Darkrai here, which is fine. He's already done his part. He's been amazing. So Whims can't move, and this should be a Spout. Oh, nice! They are not Scarfed. That's huge. You're not cloaked either. Beautiful. I don't think either of us survive regardless, but it's still good to get a Snarl off. Yep, totally fine. Because now I can come out with the Rillaboom and essentially do what I want. I think I'm going to fake out the Ogre slot and go for the Sunsteel Strike into Whimsicott. Like I said, still anybody's game, but we do be having shots out here. Alright, can we bring it back? It's technically, it's what? It's a 2v4, right? Have they lost any Pokemon? No. Their 2 physical attackers are burned, but they have not lost any Pokemon yet. And now that Zacian switched out, it lost its attack boost. So it's actually going to be hitting even weaker than it would before if it stayed in. Anyways, Sunsteel, Fake Out. Pretty predictable. Out comes Zacian. Cool. Whimsicott stay asleep. It does not. Oh, you guys are faster than us regardless. So you woke up and wasted a turn. But thanks for playing. Like what? Alright, cool. Next turn, I'm assuming they bring out the Rillaboom here. I protect Solgaleo, and I high horsepower into the Zacian. Because since they switched out, they lost their attack boost, so they're really nerfed right now. Still anybody's game, especially with that thing over there. A lot can happen here. They can protect the Kyogre. Are they going to protect Kyogre? Can they protect Kyogre? If they double Rilla here, they might have it. They do go for Behemoth. Okay, that doesn't do much at all. If I can survive it over water move... Oh my goodness, that's game. Whoa, that's game. Wow. Wow. What a game. What a game. They do have Fake Out active, but I'm still feeling pretty good here. I also take a good amount of damage from Recoil. I'm going to get Recovery plus Leftovers. So Galio's also back to full. Team is just going crazy right now, man. There's really nothing else to say. I think here we both attack into the Zacian. Because they're probably going to Fake Out Solgaleo and try to do something crazy. But with them both being burned, I'm really not worried about either of these guys, if I'm being completely honest. So, Sunsteel you and High Horsepower you. You can only Fake Out one of us and your damage out. Yeah, you're cooked. I think he knew that. G's my opponent. They played very well. There was a period of time there where I thought they were going to win, but we were able to ultimately pull it out. I really don't want to face any more Kyogres. I know we're 2-0 against them in today's video, but they are not a good matchup for us. I don't want to fight them anymore. Let's go ahead and hop into a third. I'll be right back. Alright, no Kyogre, but we do have a Miraidon, a Lunala, Wims, Ursh, which I am going to assume is water, Incin, and the bear. I'll lead you. I think we lead these two again. I don't want to lead Rilla just in case they put Miraidon in the back. I could lead Solgaleo, but I typically don't. Especially since they have an Urshifu over there. Pelipper is probably not coming to this matchup, so the last thing I want to do is power up that Urshifu if it is Rapid Strikes. And Bolt... It's decent. Actually, no. I don't even like it here. It has too many weaknesses. Miraidon... Lunalas are almost always Terra Fairy Moonblast, the bear. So yeah, I think we do this. Pretty spooky looking team. Haven't fought Lunala in a little bit. But it's certainly not going to appreciate a Snarl, so... the issue with Snarl is they might wide guard expecting the Dark Void, even though we don't have it. But even though they'd be wide guarding to block Void, it'd obviously still block my Snarl. So we'll see what we end up doing here. Incin Miraidon. Okay. A lot can happen here. Do I want to attack with Flutter, or do I want to just chill? To be honest, I kind of want to do this, and then go hard Gorilla. I think it's the safest play right now. You just leave Flutter for the late game. Hopefully they don't read this and blow up the Flutter slot, but I do think this is the right play here. Because getting rid of Terrain is the most important thing, because once Terrain's gone, I can start going for Hypnosis. So, we definitely got to get rid of this Terrain ASAP. So we protect on the fake out, get the free, well, not free switch in. We'll get the get the switch in into Rillaboom. Hopefully not take a bunch of damage. They're thinking long and hard. Flutterman's gonna bounce. Out comes Rillaboom. We force Terra on turn 1, and no damage is coming from this side of the field. Cool, so we get Terra Fairy. That means you're going to get one-tapped by a Life Orb Sunsteel Strike, if I get the opportunity. This is probably Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, they try to fake out Dazzle, but that is not going to go the way you think it is. Turn 2, I think I want to fake out the Miraidon just in case it tries to stay in. And then ow, that still hurt. That's definitely Specs. And Hypnosis the Incin. I can also Woodhammer the Miraidon, Hypnosis the Incin, because I feel like Miraidon's just going to switch, but what would they switch into? I really want to Woodhammer. I feel like I have to respect them staying in, though. So I'm going to fake out, and I got to play it safe here. Yeah, they're going to switch, but we got to play it safe. Yep, we knew it was coming, but I did not want to take any risk here. Woodhammer wouldn't have done much anyways. Please hit the Hypnosis. We do not hit Hypnosis, which is very unfortunate. Gives Incin what is likely a U-turn, yep. We live, though, which is amazing. And I'm going to switch out here, because I do not want to get Encore into Fake Out. This probably is Miraidon again. Dang, missing that Hypnosis sucks. That would have given us... Yeah, because they go right back into Miraidon, and now they can just Tailwind Dazzle, and we're just in a bad spot. I do have plays, though. I do have plays. Get a little bit of recovery with my leftovers. Don't want damage on Solgaleo, so I think the play is to protect and switch into Flutter. We're in a bad spot here. It's going to definitely be our first loss of the video. How do I get out of this? I don't think I have a choice but to protect and switch. If I stay out here with Rilla, I just die and they have terrain control for the rest of the game. So, yeah, we have to do this. What's cool is the Whims can't Encore me since I'm a Dark type, even though I'm likely going to Terra next turn. Now, if they go for the Dazzle Encore combo into Darkrai, where it's kind of like, okay, you either Terra and live, or you don't Terra and die, and if you do Terra, you get Encored. It's a really good play by them. Alright, Flutter lives. We're so behind. I'm just gonna move past the Snarl and go straight for this. Like, we are so behind right now. I need to hit this Hypnosis. If they read the Terra and go for Encore, GG's. So, like, I just lose. Okay, they do stay in, which is good. They could be going for their choice, so they have to go for Dazzling Gleam again. So assuming I don't get Encore here, and assuming I can hit the Hypnosis, we're in an amazing position. Much better than we were before. Let's see if they Encore. Please don't, please don't. Nice. Okay, we have shots, we have shots. This is still going to hurt, by the way. Oh, that does nothing, actually. Bro, I built this Darkrai thick as hell, boy. You love to see it. Darkrai is super thick. Please hit Hypnosis. Let's go. We have shots. We officially have shots. Darkrai thick as hell out here. I'm gonna nickname that boy Oatmeal. That's amazing. We took that so well. Incredible. Now your boy has shots. Who do we bring out here? Probably... I can't Protect again, because I'll get Encored. Because this is just a one-tap into Whimsicott. Yeah, we do this, because I don't want to get one-tapped by Whimsicott. If they taunt me, that kind of sucks. I kind of want to double the Whims here. Or we can expect them to switch and go for Hypnosis into the Miraidon slot. I don't hate that. If they stay out, that's kind of crazy. They should be switching here. Because I can just kill them with Solgaleo right now. And if they do, assuming this Whims doesn't have Taunt, I don't miss, we have to put two things to sleep. Also, if they switch now, they don't. They just go for Light Screen. Oh my goodness. So you were willing to lose your Miraidon immediately. Wow. Okay. So Hypnosis is obviously going to fail. But you're locked into Dazzling Gleam. That's not going to do anything to either of us. Okay, sure. Really crazy play, but I'll take it. If they're going to keep that thing there, I will kill it. Like, I don't mind. What an interesting turn. I cannot believe they left that thing out here. I overpredicted. I should have just attacked into that slot, but it is what it is. So Incin's a little spooky. The way I see it, I'm just going to force him to attack one of us. Whoever he doesn't attack is going to make things very difficult for him. Hypnosis, Sunsteel. They should be faking out my Solgaleo here. And then again, even if Miraidon wakes up, it's locked into D-Gleam. Yep, you should have done that last turn. Let's see who comes in on these moves. Okay, sure. We miss Hypnosis, which really sucks. Okay, so we get a free, what's it called, into the... I think I have a play here. And this is back into Miraidon. I'm just going to Sunsteel the Miraidon slot again. I'm going to force the Urshifu to make a decision here. See, they have to wake up here to actually have shots. Good damage. They lose Tailwind, which means my Darkrai should be outspeeding that Urshi unless it is Saft. There is no point protecting in front of Urshifu, so I'm going to go for Wisp and Sunsteel. Please stay asleep, Miraidon. Please. Beautiful. We have shots. We have shots. Do I outspeed this thing? I think I do. I missed the 93% accurate wisp. Can I live? If I live this, it might not matter. SOLGALEO, please. Oh my goodness. And if the freaking DARKRAI hit the 93% accurate wisp, I would have taken way less damage, but it's fine. Oh my goodness. Wow. Do we have shots? I think they're going to Aqua Jet my Flutter. I really need to hit that Wisp, man. I think we still lose. Because if they have Aqua Jet, they just Aqua Jet my Flutter. Which I'm sure they have Aqua Jet. Oh, this sucks. And I can't put anything to sleep either. Yeah, we lose, I think. We lose. Because DARKRAI missed a 93, technically 93.5% Will-O-Wisp. That really sucks. We lost to RNG, boys, but it happens. Because this should be, if they don't Aqua Jet, I guess we have shots, but they should Aqua Jet 1,000 times here. But there's no world in which you don't Aqua Jet. DARKRAI is not a threat on electric terrain. Can't put you to sleep. Okay, Aqua Jet. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. They might have just thrown. They might have just thrown. They either... I'm assuming they don't have Aqua Jet. That's my only assumption here. How many turns of terrain? 2? Protect, Flutter, and Snarl, I guess. Can't do much else. This is going to be a crazy endgame. Oh my goodness. All because my man's wanted to miss the 93% accurate, what's it called? And I'm not going to lie, after this, I'm just spamming Hypnosis. They lose lights. Oh, beautiful. The timing is amazing. Snarl and Moonblast. This is going to be a crazy endgame. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Alright, a little bit of Flare Blitz recoil. I can potentially put it to sleep this turn. We have shots. We have shots. Alright, DARKRAI. I need you to make up for missing that Wisp. It's going to take like 50 Snarls. Oh my goodness. Come on, DARKRAI. Let's go. We got shots. And I get bad dreams. I think this might be game. I get bad dreams. Bro, how did DARKRAI potentially bring this back after fumbling the bag so hard? Wow, what a game. What a game. Alright, I need to stay asleep here. Okay, more bad dreams and the Snarl should be game. Beautiful, that's game. How DARKRAI brought this back, I do not know. But once again, we did it. What an insane Game 3. DARKRAI is a demon. Wow. 3-0 on Master. We're going for one more. Win or lose will be our last battle. I have already proven this team is disgusting. It did well in practice. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting 3-0. I'm beyond happy right now. Let's hop into a fourth and see if we can go undefeated in today's video. I've faced this team before. It's not fun. Very, very scary stuff. I think we bring the same 4, honestly. Rilla has to come for obvious reasons. SOLGALEO's coming, again, for obvious reasons. Really no need for Pelipper. And Raging Bolt has quite a few enemies over there, so I think we do the same exact thing. Will we have the same result? I don't know. But, yeah. It's crazy, because in practice, I ran into so many Koraidon, and Pelipper was dummy clutch. I cannot tell y'all how clutch Pelipper was in practice. And of course, when I start filming, not a single Sun team. I don't think Raging Bolt made a single game either. Did it? Did I bring it to game 1? I don't remember. Double restricteds off Ripskis. Okay. Is this Volt Switch in the Trick Room? If this is Volt Switch in the Trick Room, this is not good. Because if I protect, that's not going to do me much favors here. I think I have to send it. I wish I led Rilla, but I didn't. I think I have to send it. Because this should be Volt switching into Scraggy. And if it is, I'll take it down to Sash immediately, but then it can just start endeavoring. I think this is still the play. We do force a Terra immediately. It is on the Calyrex. Who do they Volt Switch off of? If it's Flutter, I'd be so happy. Because we're going to lose Darkrai immediately if it's Darkrai. Nice. Nice. Alright, Darkrai, you missed the 93% accurate Wisp from the last game. I need you to clutch up here. I need you to clutch up here, buddy. We definitely made the right play by not going for any protects. Is this Scraggy? It is. Perfect. We're going to bring him down to Sash. Love to see it. All I need to do now is hit the... There it is. Beautiful. Remarkable. We can definitely still lose, but we're in a much better position now. Oh, he's not even sashed. Yikes. Big yikes. The last time I played this team, that guy was sashed. Flutter does go down. It's going to give him a +1, but I don't really care. I just go hard into Rillaboom here. I just go hard into Rillaboom. Alright. Volcarona! So what's cool about this is that Volk can't redirect my, my Rillaboom. I think it's the play. They both stay out, which is a good sign. If Darkrai hits this Hypnosis, we are beyond goated right now. Darkrai, I need you, buddy. Interesting play. This literally changes nothing. I think next turn I might need to expect a Miraidon switch in, right? Because they saw it went for Hypnosis, so they might try and switch in Miraidon to not take that Hypnosis. Double Protect definitely complicates things. I'm going to predict the Miraidon switching. If they don't switch it in, fair play, I guess, but they might not. Unless they're switching out Cali, they might not. Staying in is crazy there. Nice. Okay, cool. That's what I thought you were going to do. Sick. That's what I thought you were going to do. I can protect too, buddy. And you're not going to go for a fire move into my Rillaboom? Nice. Nice. This is tough. We can definitely still lose here. Because they could switch Ice Rider into either of these Pokemon. It was too risky, so I just went for Snarl. We do eat that, nice. Which means I definitely could have just went for Hypnosis into this Volcarona if I wanted to. Okay. I think on this next turn I'm going to go for the same play. They try to Will-O-Wisp. Nah, buddy. Nah, buddy. Not today. This is going to be a crazy game, man. The Snarl was nice, though. If you want to double protect again, you can. Beautiful. That should be game. That should be game. I cannot believe they let that happen. Nope. Give me Oko. Let's go. That should be game. Oh my goodness. We can still lose, but I'm feeling good. We can definitely still lose. I'm feeling good. Maybe if we can keep it under an hour, we can go for one more. We'll see. Looks like 47 minutes of battle time. Haven't filmed my intro yet. That's usually under a minute. We might be able to squeeze it one more. Goal is to keep the video under an hour. We'll see. We will see. I think I've already proven this team is absolutely disgusting. I'm going to protect and go back into Solgaleo. Yeah. We got to get rid of Miraidon's terrain at all costs. That's what we're going to do. Let's see if they make the right read and attack into the Rillaboom slot with like an Electro Drift. Nope, they do not. They make the wrong play. Alright, cool. So, next turn, I think I'm just going to start spamming Snarl, to be honest. Now they can't switch or anything. A little bit of Bad Dreams as well. I might stay out here, to be honest. Is that the play? No, I think we get rid of this terrain first. We can definitely still lose here. 15 seconds, Tyler. Figure it out. I just protected. I think I want a Snarl switch. It's predictable, but it's the smartest play right now. It also gives me a free fake out turn. Okay, get rid of the terrain. Nice. They should be finishing off my guy here, which they do. Darkrai, you can rest the champion, my friend. You were incredible. Win or lose, you are absolutely incredible. They do wake up here. They go for a Fiery Dance. If they get the +1, it's not a big deal, because I did put them at -1 with the Snarl. And they don't get the +1, so they're still at -1, which is awesome. And now I have Fake Out active, which is very, very good for us. I'm not even going to touch the Volcarona right now. Just going to focus on the Miraidon. Are you cloaked? No, it's not cloaked, because it got hit with that Snarl, right? Yep, cool. Cool. They are Rocky Helmet, good to know. Yeah, they're still gonna win. They're still gonna win. GG's my opponent. I wasn't sure. It really depended on how long the Volk stayed asleep. Ended up waking up after the mandatory turn, which is never ideal, but what can you do? Yeah, here they just double me up and that's game. Here they double me up and that is game. I don't see a way out of this. Even if I live the double up, they both outspeed me the following turn. And I don't have anything for this guy. I mean, Psychic Fangs probably kills from there, but I can get burned. Like, there's just too many wild cards. I guess I'll play it out. Who would I rather see in the late game? I don't think I take a double up here. I really don't, but we'll play it out for the culture. Okay, we took that reasonably well. We are not going to take this reasonably well. Oh, wow. See what I mean? Like, living is one thing, but it doesn't mean much when I get outsped. And we didn't even one-shot the Psychic Fang, so that tells me all I need to know. Alright, GG's to my opponent. They played incredibly well. Obviously, as you saw with the previous 3 videos, it's not an easy team to match up into. And Hisato did an amazing job of, standing their ground and getting the dub. So, GG's to them. They played incredible. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. We are approaching 52 minutes of battling alone. I definitely want to keep this under an hour. If you guys enjoy the off-meta shenanigans, you know what to do. Go ahead and show some love to the kid. Drop a sub, drop a like, drop a comment. I greatly appreciate it. But with all that out of the way, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and peace out.